Golf Central on YouTube, brought to you by the Chrome Soft Golf Ball from Callaway.
Rich Lerner with you, and a tremendous third-round performance by the 29-year-old Wyndham Clark in search of his first ever PGA Tour win. He made 8 birdies, not a single bogey, in a round of 63 to lead by 2 over the 5th-ranked player of the world, Xander Schauffele. Schauffele 7 birdies and an eagle with 2 bogeys as he is looking for his 8th career victory. Wyndham Clark now with Todd Lewis.
Wow, what a number by Wyndham Clark. You look at the stats and one sticks out. You hit 17 of 18 greens and you missed that one green by a couple of inches. Just how impactful was your ball striking today?
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't really thinking about it as we were playing, but, I look back at it, it makes it really easy and stress-free when you're hitting a lot of greens. So it was a very good ball striking day, and I'd love to do that again tomorrow.
For those who have been maybe checking you out, you've got 3 top 6 starts in your last, 3 top 6 finishes, in your last 6 starts. Have you felt your game elevating over the last few weeks?
Last week was not the best play for me, but yeah, I really think since, where was it? Kind of around Houston in the fall. Since then, I've played really good golf. I haven't had my best Saturdays and Sundays, so sometimes the results haven't been there, but, I made a lot of cuts. I've been in a lot of, final groups or last couple groups, and so, my game's been good. I'm just hoping I can get some results out of it.
You started the day with a share of the lead. You now are going to have the lead heading into the final round. You put up that incredible number today, playing alongside the number 5 player in the world. How much did today prepare you for the opportunity tomorrow?
The nice thing is I'm friends with Xander, and, I look at him. I don't necessarily look at him that way. Obviously, he's a great player. I also think of myself as a great player. Sundays to win a tournament are always have, kind of heightened anxiety, and but it'd be fun to go play with him again, and I'm looking forward to the challenge.
All right, to combat that anxiety that you're expecting to have tomorrow, mentally, emotionally, what do you need to bring to the golf course?
Patience. I think tomorrow's going to be a lot tougher. At least I think with the wind, it's supposed to be a little bit more challenging than Sundays. Sundays are always more challenging. The pins are usually tougher, tees are usually back, and then, obviously you want to go try to win a tournament. So, if I can be mentally tough and patient out there, I like my chances.
Best ball, these two combined to shoot 11 under par 60. Xander Schauffele 7 under on his own. Here he is with Todd.
I don't know how many times Xander has shot 64 and the high man in his group, but it happened today. But still, you put up a great number. What do you feel like you were great at today?
Probably won't be the last either. But hey, I'll shoot 64 and I'll be high man any day. We fed off each other well. It's nice to see a lot of good shots throughout the course of a day, and I felt like we plotted our way around the property to the best of our ability. Hit the fairways on the par 5s when we needed to, and set ourselves up for easier birdies.
Heading into tomorrow, you are trying to catch the leader, but do you let the game come to you in that final round, or you try to go get it?
You're 2 back. Fortunately, I'm in the final group, so that's very helpful. I was told, I think from Kevin, it's going to be windy tomorrow. So,
windier, yeah.
It's going to make the course. I don't know what the direction will be. It's ever changing out here, so we'll have to check that, and we'll definitely have to adjust game plan wise on what holes are more gettable than not.
What do you feel like you got to be committed to tomorrow?
Everything. Every shot out here. That's why it's so hard.
Really hard down the stretch. What they call that green mile, 16, 17, and 18. 18 is the hardest hole through 3 rounds. Number 16 is the second hardest hole. Number of guys stumbled on that finishing hole. The creek runs up along the left side. A lot of victims out there today. Let's hear from some who couldn't quite bring it home.
Well, I played so well. Just a few putts really on the back 9. 11 was a great chance where I hit a good putt. 15, it's such a good drive. I should really be making birdie there, and then 16 is a chance, and then 18. That was a bit frustrating, but overall, played so well, got off to such a great start, and I have to be happy with so many things. So, it's still, by all accounts, it's a really, really good round. You can shoot one worse, but make a par on the last and probably feel better about it. It's just strange that way, but overall, got to be happy with how I felt out there and how I played.
What do you kind of use to, not for motivation, but to kind of fall back on when you're out on the golf course?
Well, I think for me, it's just about, I don't want to go out there and try too hard, and don't force it. Do all the good things that I'm doing so often, and try and bring that to a Sunday in contention, and see where we sit at the end of it. And that's, that's all you can do, really. For me, what the pleasing thing is that I'm continually getting there now. So all you do is keep playing your game, and hopefully my turn will come. But yeah, for sure, it's about gaining experience every time, trusting yourself, trusting your game, and doing your thing, really, and seeing where you sit at the end of it. And I've just got to keep doing that.
I felt I played really solid, the kind of round you'd want, but when the guy is leading and he lights it up, it's, I'm left searching a little bit, like what I need to do. However, it's tough. I think the course was gettable today. The tee boxes were up and the pins were kind of in the go zone. So we'll see how they set it up tomorrow. Good front nine, and hopefully get within striking distance tomorrow.
Adam Scott, 14 career wins. How about Harris English? He's played outstanding golf the last 2 rounds. In fact, a second straight 66 for the former Georgia Bulldog, Harris English, after his round.
I know how difficult this course is, and for me, it's more of the U.S. Open mindset of a lot of these tee shots can be uncomfortable, especially for a fader. I like to fade my driver, and some of these holes don't really set up for a fade, so I just hit my 3-wood and take what it gives me, and if it leaves me a 5 or 6 iron in, I'm fine with it. I feel like I'm hitting my irons really well, and just kind of treating those as par holes, and if I somehow make a birdie, then it's a bonus. Just drove it better. Just not trying to force it off the tees. Gotten some good rhythm today. It's nice playing with Max, how good a rhythm he has, and it kind of rubs off on you. And it was pretty relaxed out there. We both were playing well, and you got to get up and down when you miss the greens, and I did that, and got to make some putts. The putters finally started to feel better. It went a couple weeks kind of cold. Didn't putt well at Hilton Head, didn't putt that great when I played with Tom Hoagie at Zurich, but I felt like I've kind of matched the speed in the line this week and can see him a lot better.
How does it kind of work when, obviously you and Max have different rhythms in your golf swing, but you kind of just said, like, you just kind of watch some of the, like, a little almost osmosis a little bit, and you can kind of just feel out some better rhythm by watching someone else?
Yeah, we all kind of have those people on tour that we love watching their swing and love watching them hit balls. And for me, I would say when I get off, I get a little quick, even though my swing might not be the quickest on tour. Your rhythm gets a little off, and then Max is so patient with his swing, and I don't know, it's nice to watch. And I know he didn't play his absolute best today, but he played really well and hit a lot of great quality shots. And it's nice to kind of have a partner that, we kind of hit it the same, and we both kind of see the same shot shape, and we hit it about the same distance, so it's easy to kind of not emulate their game, but kind of play off of them a little bit.
It's a designated event looking ahead to the final round. It'll be Wyndham Clark with a 2-shot lead on Xander Schauffele. They'll go out for the second straight day. It's 1:30 Eastern time, and we'll get it started with a pregame show on Golf Channel at noon Eastern.